Tonight on Access TV, it's Gotham Comedy Live. Get ready to laugh with Adam Hunter, April Macy, Oni Perez, Jim David. This week's host, Paul Provenza. Gotham Comedy Live, all happening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Provenza!
Thank you! Welcome to Gotham Comedy Live! Yes, it is such a treat to be on this stage, one of the finest clubs in the greatest city in the world. I'm so delighted to be here. New York, you rock. We got a lot of New Yorkers in the room tonight. Yeah, I know we got some out-of-towners. You guys are from Sweden, is that right? Yeah. Have you been to the High Line yet? The High Line. Oh, it's fantastic. Oh, it's a park raised up on a subway trestle it's unbelievable. It's beautiful. Check it out. You can hardly smell the urine from up there. It's fantastic. City has just gotten so great. You know, everybody thought after 9/11, oh, New York will never be the same. Fuck that. It's New York. You kidding? Yeah. The next day, the Empire State Building was, hey, who's the fucking biggest building in town now, huh? This city, man, nothing keeps it down. It's great. 2 weeks after that, you could go into any titty bar in the city and hear, let's give it up for Brandy and her Twin Towers. Brandy, ladies and gentlemen. If you're still here at the airport, please do not leave any Arabs unattended. Any unattended Arabs will be confiscated and destroyed. Please do not leave. It's hard for me these days. Hard for me with all of this bullshit security stuff going around, man, because I do not deal well with authority. Whoa, it's really... They actually have signs up that say no joking, as if, you know, the terrorists are the ones fucking around at the airport. You know. It's not my thing, dealing with authorities. But you can't do anything about it, right? I mean, you can't do anything about it if you ever want to go anywhere. So I have this wonderful little treat. You guys can find this online at Security Edition with an E, securityedition.com. This is fantastic. You see that? Yeah? See it? It's a little metal card and it has the Bill of Rights on it. Fourth Amendment against unreasonable searches and seizure in red. You just put that in the old pocket, you go through that machine, all hilarity ensues. You go, oh, these edges and these sharp points. Oh, the greatest thing, though. You actually get to hear them come right out and say, I'm sorry, I have to take away your Bill of Rights. I get into a fight everywhere. I just don't deal well with, seriously, I got into a fight at the Museum of Tolerance. Sure, I could not believe the prices in the gift shop. I tried to Jew them down. It is. It's a thing. It's just. I can't help but piss people off. I don't mean to. Sometimes I do, but generally I don't. I like to fuck with people who fuck with me. Like when Christians come up to me and they pull that shit. Have you heard the word of Jesus? You can use this one too. Use this one too. I just go. You know, I'd love to chat. I got to take my girlfriend for an abortion because we're pretty sure the baby's going to be gay. That thing feels gay to me. I am so glad I don't have kids. I am so glad. How could you have kids? How could you parent kids in this world? You can't be a parent when the kids understand the world better than you do. I cannot believe the fucking internet and the media is just a blur, and it's all just the bullshit and like world-shattering stuff just all comes at the same pace, and everything is fucking visual. Fucking, it makes I don't know what the hell is going on anymore. I don't know what's going on. The horrible violence between the Palestinians and what is it, Orlando Bloom? I'm confused. I don't like the cast of Game of Thrones has Ebola or some shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I am so glad I didn't have the internet when I was a kid. So glad. If I had the internet when I was like 12 or 13, from that point until just about the time I come up on this stage here would just be one huge, decades-long arc of rope and cum. Just a span of decades of a flying jizz buttress, just porn, they just give it away. It's right there. You can just have it. I don't know. Hold that better. Seriously. No, seriously, I don't know how any kid can accomplish anything. I swear to God, by the time I was 20, I would just have like a fucking war wound. It would just be like a flapping around urethra and gristle, just fucking, just... I love that amateur porn, though. I do love the amateur stuff. Oh, it's a great way to keep in touch with friends from high school. I found like 14 or 15 of them. Seriously, I just sit there just going, wow, she's let herself go. Why did she marry him? Oh. She's still playing the trombone. That's the thing about amateur porn, man. It's always, how old are you? You're about what? How old are you? About 11, 12? What are you? How old are you? 19. Did you ever walk in on your parents having sex? Did you ever join in? Talk real slow. Because see, that's the thing. Kids now, they have to live with the image that their parents fuck. We didn't have pills for old guy hard-ons when I was a kid. I didn't have to think about my parents fucking. Your parents fuck. Yeah, that's got to come up at really awkward moments. Those images, just like, do you ever watch porn and just go, "Oh, that's the IKEA lamp my parents have." I do think you can actually learn a lot about the world from porn, especially gay porn. You should watch some gay porn. It's very educational. For instance, I had no idea, but apparently it's some sort of a rule or something, some law, I don't know, maybe a health and safety thing, I don't know, but apparently all delivery men douche before every shift. I did not know about that. This country is so wacky. This country is so wacky. People get upset about words like crazy in this country. Nowhere else in the world do they get upset about language the way we do here. It's so stupid. I was in Ireland recently. And, yeah. Oh, you from Ireland? Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. I was in a little Irish town outside of Galway, and it's just so different. And I was in this shop, and there was this little old woman, like a cliche, like right out of a James Joyce novel, just talking about like some cooking show she had seen with the butcher there, and she's going, I'd like a piece of lamb. And I'm not taking a piss, I'm not making fun of you, I'm shit at accents. But she's going like, oh, did you see Delia last night? Oh, she was fantastic. Did you see what she did with the lamb? Oh, it was beautiful. I want to try that too. Oh, she's very good. Oh, yeah, she's fantastic. fantastic. I love how she does it. Oh, she's a cunt for the butter, though. I never heard the word cunt so cute in my life. You guys have been fantastic, and you got a hell of a show. Hell of a show coming up here at Gotham Live. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Adam Hunter is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs happening right now.
Yes, welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live. Yeah, oh, you are in for a treat. Our first performer this evening, ladies and gentlemen. This guy, you may have seen him on The Tonight Show. He has the dubious distinction. I think it's a great credit. He was the last proper stand-up set ever performed on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome Mr. Adam Hunter?
Thank you. Thank you. Did you ever think a girl's really hot on Instagram and then realize it's Throwback Thursday? There's some beautiful women here tonight. I love Asian women, I do. That's why I hang out at traffic school. There are some hot girls here. My ex-girlfriend was gaining a lot of weight, you know, but you can't tell your girl she's gaining weight, you know. But she's like, do you think I'm getting fat? I was like, trust your gut. But she used to love giving head, you know. Some girls don't like giving head. I call those girls single. You ever go down on a girl and you think you're making her really wet, but it turns out you have a runny nose? I went down on this one girl that had a yeast infection, and I was so pissed because I was trying to cut carbs. Thank you, this half of the room. Okay, that's good. There's a new sex tape out between Jake from State Farm and Flo from Progressive. And the Lizard filmed it. Orlando Bloom threw a punch at Justin Bieber the other day, and I'm torn on this because a part of me, you know, thinks he deserves it. On the other hand, you shouldn't hit women. Before that, he spit on someone, which is weird because he seemed like the kind of guy that would swat.